Hello! And welcome to the Buzzerbeater Show, episode 43. My name is David Jones, and today we're going to talk about the wild stuff going on right now in the NBA, which some could say, wait, what wild stuff? Well, I'm going to tell you what happened. First of all, rest in peace, Kobe. 1 year ago, you died. Remember, I was about to take a shower when I heard the news. And hope everybody is doing well, from the Bryant family and friends of Kobe and everybody that was very close to him. So, we got that out of the way. Okay, that sounded weird, but wait. So the Knicks have a rough schedule. The roughest schedule probably in the entire league, because we lost. I mean, the thing is, we won against Golden State, and we lost by 3 against Portland. And that's like, I thought this year was going to be so bad because, we get like the 8th pick in the draft, which was Obi Toppin, and we got the 25th pick or something like that. Is Quickly. And Quickly has actually turned out to be a better player than Toppin, but okay, from this standpoint, I know it's early, but I would say Quickly is a better than Toppin. That's just my opinion, and of course we have to talk about the Knicks actually doing a pretty good job. I mean, I thought like, oh my God, Tom Thibodeau, why are you coming? I mean, like, I was happy for us getting Tom Thibodeau because he's a legendary coach, but then I thought to myself, like, bro, why would you come to New York? Why isn't free agent? Would you come to a team that has an owner who's like, wait, what? I'm just gonna disrespect all the superstars that come to this town. I mean, bruh. He starts riots. He starts he trash talks player when, like, before the pandemic and stuff. And he trash talked players because they were beating his team. First of all, you can do that as a fan because you don't have to really that much. I mean, you're the fan of the team, but you're not part of the organization. I mean, you are, but like, you're not behind the moves and stuff. You're not involved with the money. So, if you say you're the owner, what would you do? Just a simple question. What would you do as an owner? I don't know, maybe just be friendly to the co-stars and maybe make more traffic to come to New York. But this guy thinks, wait, what? I have so much money. I can, and the team is so rich, and we have like a lot of money to spend. They wanted to get Kyrie and Kevin Durant. But you know where they went? To the fucking Brooklyn Nets. The opposite team of New York. That's like the Clippers and the Lakers. Like, it's almost the same thing. But the thing is, first of all, the Knicks are not as good as the Nets right now. They don't have the super team. And the thing is, in LA, they have 2 super teams. And not super, but good teams. And with the Clippers and the Lakers. And it's absolutely not a smart move. I mean, I kind of get it if you do it when your team is actually good, but the thing is, since we have him as an owner, it's so fucking ridiculous sometimes. Since the past 20 years since we has him as an owner, I think we haven't made the Eastern Conference yet. Have we made it past the second round? I mean, oh no, right. And when he bought the team in 99, that they were still going to the finals, but that doesn't count. The 99 season doesn't count. After that, have they ever made an Eastern Conference Finals? I don't think so. So what does that say about the only big star that we had in the couple of years that was like really that actually came to us out of free agency was Carmelo Anthony and Tyson Chandler maybe. But I'm actually a little happy that he's not in the crowds right now. Maybe he is, but it would be pretty stupid if you trash talk somebody and there's absolutely nobody else there and they just hear you and I don't know, bro. It's just so weird to me. But still, the Knicks have done a great job this season, up to now, for the team they have. Those are some fighters. And yeah, tonight the Cavs are playing. But yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. Celtics completely blew the Cavs out. But the Nets didn't. You know? It's like, oh, David, I mean, they still have to find the rhythm and stuff, and, how can you say, like, bro, this is a team that's supposed to win this season. How are they losing two times? And one time you could say, like, oh, next game they will blow them up. No, they did not. But hey, they had so many ways. I don't buy that. I don't buy that at all. I don't like this team. I don't. I dislike them. I don't hate them. I dislike them. It's not because of Kyrie. It's not because of KD. It's mainly because of James Harden. Because I don't like James Harden. I don't like him. And because KD can't win without a super team. He can't. You know that one team when the only time he got to the finals before he went to Golden State was with Harden and him and Westbrook. I'm not saying that's super team, but it's pretty damn close to a super team. And they were young. They lost to a more experienced Heat team. Okay. But then, in 2016, when they made the Western Conference, they blew a 3-1 lead. And Westbrook and Durant were like, oh yeah, we're going to win this. And like, no, you're not. Like, bro, how is this that he's not winning with not like a super duper. This is probably the greatest scoring team we have ever seen in NBA history. I mean, Harden, I'm like, okay, I mean, this is a typical Harden. I don't even care, bro. I would have thought this would be completely normal for Harden to do something like this. But KD? I thought KD was the guy that said, oh yeah, I'm gonna win without like a super team and stuff. And I'm gonna win as the number one guy. I know he's still the number one guy, but still. But now you have this team that is again a super team. And I thought his narrative was to not have a super team anymore. So what happened? Can somebody explain me what happened? Huh? I don't get what he was doing. I do not understand what he was doing. And the other thing is, I mean, I wrote in the script, we know more about after 10 games or something. I mean, bro, if you're telling me that it's crazy that you won, they won against the Hawks, right? No. Wait. If you're telling me if they win against the Lakers, okay. But so if you're telling me it's that crazy that they won against the Hawks? I know they're the second seed, but still, bro. Still. Like, oh, God. So look, their record is right now 12-8. 12-8. And you know where they would be if they were in the Western Conference? Oh my God, they would be like in the... Oh my God, bro. Wait, what? Why is the Western Conference not as good as the Eastern Conference? God damn. Okay, whoa, sorry, but still, I do not like this team, and I don't want them to win the finals. I'm being completely honest. I know it's a little aggressive, but no, I don't want that to happen. And it hasn't been that impressive. They struggled to win against the Heat team without Jimmy and Tyler Hero. And first of all, I'm a Knicks fan and not a Nets fan. It's... Even if they win the championship, there's still going to be more Knicks fans. There's still going to be... It's still the Knicks town. It's not Nets town. It will never change. First of all, you're in Brooklyn. You're in the Barclays Center. That's a great stadium. That's a great arena. But the thing is, the Knicks are playing in Madison Square Garden. You know what that is? The most famous arena in the entire world. So if somebody's saying, oh, I want the Nets to win. Oh, I mean, I can't disagree with that because that's your opinion, but still. I mean, I can disagree, but I'm not going to because all the people I talk about sports already know my standpoint because I've talked about it a lot of times. But, bro, I don't know if this is gonna work out. I'm not really feeling that great about, like, hating them on the whole time, but, like, I'm like, it's, oh, God, I can't, it's so annoying how people switch from a team to another team. Stay loyal to your fucking teams. It's like, I'm going to, I'm a Heat fan. Oh no, wait, what? I like the Nets too. But why? Oh no, I'm gonna be a Nets fan. But why? There's nothing, except maybe for Katie. These are all basically, like, Katie was called Snake when he left. OKC. James Harden has really, really, really bad he can't, for some reason, he doesn't really know sometimes what is going on around him. You know? And then he's like, oh, sorry, I thought, this is my team and stuff. And I'm gonna see that coming, you know? And I'm sorry, if they win the championship, I'm gonna apologize, but until then, I just don't. The main reason I don't like this team is because I don't like James Harden. And thing is, he tried to get to the Nets in the most sneakiest way possible. So there was this picture when they showed him out of shape before a Rockets game, and then he got traded to the Nets, James Harden. And then all of a sudden, he's not that fat anymore. He's completely in normal shape. And I'm like, okay, either this guy's a completely maniac and just completely, you know, like, the game was like two nights later. He worked out 2 nights and got his body back. Or he was pretending to be fat and wearing like a fat suit or something. Which, in that case, that would be the most sneakiest move to get to a new team. It's like, oh, I don't want to be... It's like almost like a Vince Carter thing. Yeah. Wow, I have talked about the Nets for now 17 minutes. Okay. So... So, the Lakers lost against the 76ers, with Tobias Harris hitting a crazy winning shot. The two potential MVPs of this year's are Joel Embiid and LeBron. They clashed the game in this together in this game. Thing is, LeBron is like, usually LeBron is like, oh, I'm gonna do enough to bring my team to the playoffs, and then I'm just going to sit out for a little, not gonna sit, like, I'm gonna take my rest for the regular season. The thing is, LeBron is not playing around. He's trying to win this. He is trying to win MVP over Joel Embiid. Because if you vote Giannis again, I think for some reason people are annoyed of voting Giannis because they vote him and then he loses in the playoffs. I know that the MVP and playoff season doesn't really have to do something with again. I know the MVP is a regular season award. But for some reason it's like really frustrating to like to see him get the MVP and then lose in the playoffs, you know? Although they're not really, like... It just shows that he's not as good as he is... He's not as good in the playoffs as he is in the regular season. And that's the thing maybe gonna get people... that's gonna get people mad and not going to vote for him again, you know? And it just his Joel Embiid's post moves have improved so much. He was hitting floaters, like he hit that one big shot off the bat. Was like, wait, what? And yeah. So that was the first loss of the Lakers, and then they won, and then they lost again against the Pistons, which is like, the Pistons, bro? I mean, there's no excuse for that. But they didn't have like AD, and they looked like the 2018 Lakers, with like LeBron complaining on the side, and no co-star, and just like the defense being like, wait, what? And I mean, I'm like, because AD hasn't been that great this season. But I'm happy for Blake that he had 23 points and a great game. No hate to LeBron or other NBA greats, but you need a co-star or else you aren't winning shit. Name one player except for Hakeem that didn't have a co-star with him. I don't really comprehend anybody. I mean, maybe you could say, nah. He had Pascal Siakam and Kyle Lowry. I'm talking about Kawhi Leonard, but Hakeem, Clyde Drexler, maybe Kenny Smith. I don't know, bro. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know, but okay. So it just was a weird, like, LeBron was carrying the team, but for some reason they lost, which can happen, but it just had a weird vibe to it. So, for some reason, the Cavs are the team that beats the good teams, but like every good team, like the Clippers, then they beat. Oh wait, no, did they beat the Clippers? I mean, they beat the Nets 2 times in a row, which I already talked about. This pod. They beat the. Wait, hold up. Okay, yeah, that was the game where they completely blew out the. Right, yes. Yeah. It happened too. I mean, they also, I think they also beat the Clippers, right? I'm looking for the Clippers game right now where Clippers, where are you? I mean, they almost beat the Lakers, but like LeBron was like, "Nah, bro. I'm winning this game." Okay, Detroit, that's not like the greatest accomplishment. Yeah, so the Cavs are actually also playing the Knicks tonight, which I'm completely scared about because the Cavs are actually turning out to be a good team. Right now they have the 9-9 record, we have an 8-11 record, but we're still in the 8th seed. We can make the playoffs, boys. And if the Orlando takes over the 8th seed, I'm going to be pissed because Orlando is not better than us. They are not. And Atlanta is just, whoa, like, they've really surprised me. It's like, Trae Young is like on another level. The Cavs are like, they're beating our big teams, and then they didn't beat the Lakers, and I was scared of like LeBron also coming to his hometown, not like taking it that seriously and like letting them win or something because it's his home team. He won a championship with them, but then they completely like, whoa. I mean, they lost close, but like they're good. They're better than I thought. And Colin Sexton and Andre Drummond are like the biggest threats for the Knicks right now. So yeah. Okay, I think I'm finished for today. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe and turn on notifications. If you like this podcast a lot, leave a like. Until next time, peace!